It's rolling.
All right, we are Hebrew Israelites. Come out here every week in and week out to prophesy the downfall of this wicked place called America, and to bring these people on a sign back to the true nationality. From you Negroes, you Latinos, Native American Indians, you're the true Hebrew Israelites that the Bible speaks about. And it's our job to warn you people of the coming destruction of this so-called beautiful land, America, all right? All right, it's been set in stone, prophesied about in the Bible since the beginning of time that this place was going to be destroyed, all right? Because all this place America does is condone everything contrary to the Bible, all right? All right, and again, the prophecies, they do not lie. Like lately, you've been having these this pandemic, whatever you want to call it, the Ebola virus. I mean, we've always talked about the signs, the natural disasters, all these so-called innocent people dying. All right, it's all written in the scriptures that these things were that they had to pass and that they had to happen and that they're for a reason. All right, because I was gonna say real quick too, just throw it out there. The highest religion believed today is atheists, all right? And you can get that from anybody in the world today because they'll declare it. They know that it's the highest form. And us brothers tell you that word atheist just means to be without the Most High, all right? And you are without the Most High, you 2/3 especially, and you nations, all right? You don't have a chance. You don't have any salvation. You don't have any hope, all right? The scriptures, again, are set in stone, man, all right? Y'all not gonna be saved. And this place that y'all love so much, you're going to be destroyed in it.
This is 2nd Esdras 15:1. Behold, speak thou in the ears of my people the words of prophecy, which I will put in thy mouth, saith the Lord.
Right, the Lord said the Lord, all right, who the world called Jesus Christ. He's the greatest seer ever. I'm going to say the word seer. He can see what's in the future. He's the one who wrote it, all right?
The greatest prophet.
Right. The greatest prophet, man. Because the word prophet, or to be a prophet, just means you're telling about events before they happen. All right. And the scriptures say that I will truly come. All right. The Most High is truly going to come back and bring it. He's just going to devastate your dreams and he's going to destroy you with no mercy. Because I was thinking real quick too about it. The only being or power ever to be able to look someone in the eye while they're crying, wailing like a woman, but asking and begging on their knees for remorse. The Son and the Most High are the only ones ever able to look at you and be like, no, because they know what's really in you. A man can't set judgment like that because he does have this, he's a man. He can't make true righteous judgment to in the kingdom. He'll end up saving that person. And then down that line, that person kills him.
That's why you always have to go back to the scriptures to make sure you're doing righteous judgment. You can't go off the top of the dome or the knowledge that you have. You got to always prove it through the scriptures that's a righteous judgment. Right?
Yep.
Okay, going back to 2nd Esdras 15:2, and cause them to be written in paper, for they are faithful and true. Fear not the imaginations against thee, let not the incredulity of them trouble thee.
Right, and real quick, the word incredulity is like an evil disbelief, or having a form of like a hate behind it. All right,
so, it means to have disbelief.
Yeah.
No faith.
Yeah.
That speak against thee. Fear, for all the unfaithful shall die in their unfaithfulness.
Right, because a lot of people want to ask too, whether there's a person been living their whole life being so-called good, and are they going to die too? Yes, because you're ignorant in the righteousness of the Most High. You've not submitted, like the scriptures say, you've not submitted yourselves unto the upright powers. All right, Yahweh Shem Yahushai is the power, man. They are the two powers that govern and rule this place, which our people y'all don't even think about them. All right? So it says that all the unfaithful shall die.
Behold, saith the Lord, I will bring plagues upon the world, the sword, famine, death, and destruction.
Right, the sword, famine, death, and destruction. The scriptures say in Sirach, the 14th chapter, that y'all actually want to call these plagues peace. A lot of people, since the Ebola scare, have been wanting to play games with it. I don't know if I told you that, maybe last week, I think I told them, but they had an incident on a U.S. travel plane, a Negro, he sneezed, and he made a joke saying he had the Ebola virus. But he got escorted off the plane and quarantined for it, and in trouble, criminal persecution, whatever they call that.
Yeah,
Charges.
He was, you know, it's a serious thing. It's a high alert. It's almost like screaming bomb, you know, bomb. You know what I'm saying? That it's gonna make people jump. So, like he was saying, y'all think it's a game. This thing is real. You know, people ain't just getting an illness and dying for nothing. This is an actual illness that exists that came from across Africa. All right. Going back to verse 6, 2nd Esdras 15:6. For wickedness hath exceedingly polluted the whole earth, and their hurtful works are fulfilled.
And America has fulfilled those hurtful works, all right? You 2/3, you Negro Latinos, y'all fulfilled your hurtful works. The so-called white man, since we always gotta talk about him, he's fulfilled his hurtful works. He's the one who governs the earth. Like we were getting into the Georgia Guidestones last week, one of the things on the stones, it says, being at a cancer upon the earth. Esau's the greatest cancer ever. The script, not the scriptures, his own, what do you call it?
Look at that demon. She looks like that demon from Devil's Advocate, those ugly ass crackers on the
Yeah, man. No,
That's an ugly, fat demon.
But they look like cancer, man. They even tell you, man, about their whole body and the way they're made up, that they're the ones who can, they're the easiest, what do they call it? It's like the word. They're the ones who catch cancer the easiest because they get too much sun, or they're eating the wrong foods, they're getting the wrong type of treatments, air, whatever, and the ozone layer is given to them.
Well, the whole disfiguration of their skin pigment is a curse. It was a curse placed on their forefather Cain, a mark. Okay, so that was a way for all the inhabitants to identify, mainly for Israel, that's that wicked one that slew his brother Cain, or Abel, which Abel was a righteous counterpart of Yahweh Shem Yahweh of the chosen line. All right, so that was Esau's curse, a disfiguration of the pigment, which was what you call today white, but really it's not white, it's pale. And he's also known as Edom, which Edom means red, Adawam, which means red. So that's a curse on his behalf, because he has no protection from the solar rays, the sun rays in the heavens. That's what causes people to receive skin cancer, the ultraviolet rays. So going back to 2nd Esdras 15:7, therefore saith the Lord, I will hold my tongue no more as touching their wickedness, which they profanely commit, neither will I suffer them in those things, in which they wickedly exercise themselves. Behold, the innocent and the righteous blood cried unto me, and the souls of the unjust complain continually.
Hey, and real quick, us men out here know how it's about is, Lord, we're the elect. We're constantly complaining, man. We're constantly yelling to the Most High to rid this place of all the evil. We're constantly, that's why he said, I will hold my tongue no more as touching their wickedness. I mean, he didn't wait. Nobody, that plague, the Ebola, it didn't wait to show up and be like, I'm about to come, try to get yourselves ready. It just came. The plague, you know what I'm saying? It didn't try to contact them. The point is that plague came, it infected, it's infected like over 3,000 people now in West Africa, and they killed them, and it's getting all the way over through the world, all through the world. They're saying now that there was Obama wanted to say that if there was one more case now, that they were going to actually try to shut down all travel into America. And like we said last week, we're not ignorant of Satan's devices. That could lead to more and more. He said one more incident, an occurring incident of Ebola in America, and they're going to shut down all travel. You're basically shutting down an entire country.
And this chapter going into what we're saying too, because it says, real quick, I'm going to bring it out, 2nd Esdras 15 and verse 17, and man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able. So there's reasons, you know what I'm saying? There's reasons why, you ain't able to go across from one part of the world to the other part, right? There's gonna be a shutdown. Just like in America, if martial law is declared, there's gonna be civilians, so-called civilian rebels, that are gonna barricade a city, a town, and you ain't gonna be able to go or leave it. They're gonna gain control of that whole city or town. So it don't matter whether it be on the land you are or across the other side of the world, over the ocean. Going back to 2nd Ezra 15:9, and therefore saith the Lord, I will surely avenge them and receive unto me all the innocent blood from among them. Behold, my people is led as a flock to the slaughter. I will not suffer them now to dwell in the land of Egypt.
Right, and real quick too, just to throw it out there too, the whole reason the Most High is returning too is for that reason, to redeem his people, because he has a covenant with them. All right, the elect of Israel, which again are Negroes and Latinos, Native American Indians. He's coming back because his people are living in wickedness. They're committing wickedness, and the ones who want out are in the wickedness. They can't, like the brother's saying, we can't escape it. There's a great goal fix around the entire world where you cannot establish righteousness anymore in this place. The only place you can do it, but because, like with the Bill of Rights, the Second Amendment, that's for the men of the Lord. That was specifically for the men that were called and chosen by the Most High, so they could come out and do his bidding. But other than that, you can't do anything else outside of that. You become a prey, like the scriptures say. You become one that they seek out, that they want to try to have fun and kill you. It brings joy that they want to try to find a person doing right and they want to kill you. So again, like I said, that's why he's coming back. He's coming back because he's tired of it. We're tired of it. We're tired of living in this place. We're tired of living on this earth. David, a man after the Lord's heart, said that he wished he were a dove, he could fly away. There's many times where I wish I could go into this space, man. I could just go into the heavens of heavens. I would die, but at least I would be out of the earth. But the point is that this whole place is engulfed with wickedness, and the Most High is about to rid it.
2nd Ezra 15:11. But I will bring them with a mighty hand and a stretched out arm, and smite Egypt with plagues as before, and I will destroy all the land thereof.
And we know that this place again is Egypt, spiritual Egypt, Sodom and Gomorrah. All right, Babylon. All right, the Chaldeans. They're all spiritual reincarnations of the old time countries that were dwelling in that time.
Egypt shall mourn, and the foundation of it shall be smitten with the plague and punishment that God shall bring upon it. They that till the ground shall mourn, for their seeds shall fail through the blasting in hell, and with their fearful consolation. Woe to the world and them that dwell therein.
Woe to the world and them that dwell therein, because there's nothing nice about what's to come. Like I was gonna tell this brother yesterday, I didn't get time to, but there's a time. Us men, we announce it all the time now. We've been telling you this for however many years. The elders have been doing it for more than 20 years. Every man that's set up in the truth has been coming out saying, bringing the exact same message, day in and day out, right? And it has not changed because you people don't change. You're not going to change, but the point, we continue to tell it. And every single day that we tell you is just one more day closer. And now it's getting to a point where you can really feel certain things happening. You can feel that the Most High really has shortened the days. That you wake up and you're almost about to go to bed again, because of how quick He condensed that time. You can feel the vibration in the air of how y'all people are starting to really grow balls, so to speak. Y'all becoming more wicked. You're starting to see more atrocious acts. You had that Negro, he beheaded that Edomite woman in that warehouse or wherever he was working, but out of nowhere, he just jumped up, grabbed a knife, and cut her and beheaded her. You having all sorts of things happen, man. The police, people are starting to find out the whole thing with Ferguson. There's so many things. They're burning the American flag in America now. At one point in time, if you were to do that, you'd be locked up. I don't know what they call it. It's a certain title, but they're actually able to perform it because of the uprisings now. You people, like the Most High said, are led to it as a flock, how do you say? Y'all are led as a flock to the slaughter, man, because y'all don't even understand or realize day after day, we keep telling you, and the signs are being shown that the Most High is really about to return. And like I said earlier, with a mighty hand and with a strong wind, thermonuclear missiles.
This is 2nd Esdras chapter 7, verse 17. Then answered I and said, O Lord, that bearest rule, thou hast ordained in thy law that the righteous should inherit these things, but that the ungodly should perish. Nevertheless, the righteous shall suffer straight things and hope for wide. For they that have done wickedly have suffered the straight things, and yet shall not see the wide.
Because you're going to be destroyed in America. You're going to be destroyed horribly, man.
And he said unto me, there is no judge above the Most High, and none that hath understanding above the highest. For there be many that perish in this life, because they despise the law of God that is set before them. For God had given straight commandment to such as came, what they should do to live, even as they came, and what they should observe to avoid punishment.
It's beautiful because that's true. The Most High did give you straight commandment on what to do and what to not. It wasn't hard in the beginning. The Most High told you, man, just obey me, fear me, obey, have respect and care for the things that I created. But what did y'all people do? It said that by the time, let's see, I don't know exactly how many men, but just say about 50, after the time about 50 men were already on the earth, plus the nation of Adam. Then it said the earth had already grown exceedingly wicked then too. It was already to the point where the Most High had to destroy it with a flood. And then y'all wanna, and then you people, like I said, this time you wanna act just like that, and you wanna expect mercy. When the Most High said, He's not gonna give you mercy, because He said that there be many in this life that perish because they, how did it say? Because they did not obey.
For God has given straight commandment to such as came, what they should do to live, even as they came, and what they should observe to avoid punishment.
Right, but it said, it said because there be many that perish, because I think they despise the law of the Most High, right?
For there be many that perish in this life, because they despise the law of God that is set before them.
Right, because again, He's the ruler of all things, man. He's the King of Kings, and nobody gives glory to the Most High today. Not one person. The scriptures say in Psalms 37, it says that for the transgression of the wicked, they say that in their hearts there is no God. Not one person. It's crazy how that y'all can literally go on your life day after day, and you and the word God does not even come into your head anymore. That's an incredibly wicked person. And then you also want to look at us, call us crazy, and you want to smile at us and mock us. That's not right. The Most High has, like the scripture said in what is it? I think John. What is that? It says that we have an unction from the Holy One, that the elect has an unction.
First John.
Yeah, that we have an unction from the Holy One, man. The elect, man. We've been called, man. We're okay, Lord. We're the elect. But the rest of y'all people, y'all don't even. It doesn't even. That righteous signal doesn't even penetrate your hard ass, caked on wickedness on your head.
Registry. It's like the credit cards, or even the Cokes, the Coke machines, the candy machines. Or if you put in a coin that's not familiar, it's not going to accept it. It's going to drop it back out of the coin deposit dispenser. It's just going to reject it. That's basically what it is. Y'all can't register what this is. You know? Going back to 2nd Esdras 7 and 22. Nevertheless, they were not obedient unto him, but spake against him and imagined vain things.
Right, you spake against the Most High. You wanted to say he had no understanding. You wanted to.
I basically thought he was asleep, just like Moses. That was a whole example of how y'all felt about Yahweh Shem Yahushai, because when Moses went up into Mount Sinai for 40 days and 40 nights to receive the law, statutes, and commandments, y'all said to Aaron, where's our man? Where's the man? Where's the leader? Where's Moses? For he's gone. So build us of God. And that's where they came about.